Hello! Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to do some wheel spins for building a house. So let's get started with what kind of house we're going to build. So our options are a 1-color, 2-color, 3-color, colorful or rainbow, monotone, pastel, a black house, a pure white house, or earth tones. So let's see what we get. Monotone. Okay. It's 9 rooms. Oh my goodness. Okay. And these are the type of rooms we're going to spin for. First spin. The bedroom. Second spin. The library. Third spin is a bathroom. Fourth spin. A craft room. Fifth spin. Gaming room. Sixth spin. Kitchen. Seventh. Another bathroom. Eighth. Another gaming room. And for our last room, a third bathroom. Okay. So we have a 9-bedroom house with 1 bedroom and 3 bathrooms, 2 gaming rooms, a kitchen, a library, and a craft room, all in a monotone color scheme. So let's get building. finished building our house, I went with sort of a blocky modern house shape. And we're going to decorate it together for the most part. So this is the kitchen, and then here are the first two bathrooms, and then up here will be the library, the first gaming room, and the bedroom. And then through this hallway, this will be our craft room, our last bathroom, and the second gaming room. Okay, for the kitchen, I got a lot of items. So let's start with our refrigerator, which we could power, but I don't want to bother. And then we'll put the oven, and then a recycling bin, and then all these white counters. And we can do some drawers, and a double sink. Should we do a double sink? I think we'll do a double sink. And then we got a toaster and a microwave. And we even have room for an island. How cute is that? Let me find some more items. Okay. Now for the kitchen, I picked out these black stools to contrast. Hold on. Okay, I think these little ones might be better. I wanted black stools to contrast the white counters. I also found this ceiling fan, but I'm realizing I did not put a ceiling. Maybe it can just be right here. And then I got a stack of pancakes and some bread and a cinnamon bun. And these cute little jars kind of look like salt and pepper, sort of. So I've hooked up the lights and I've gotten the bath stuff. So we're going to do the bathrooms all very similar. Some of them will have a bathtub, some of them won't. This one probably doesn't need a bathtub. We'll just do... Let's put a second towel in here for this one. We'll just keep it simple. We'll do this and we'll put little mats here. And then we'll go ahead and come over here and do this bathroom, which I'll go ahead and just hook up the lights later for this one. And there, bathroom's done. Really simple. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have any monochrome bookshelves, but I do have these, which I think will work really nicely. You can do that, and then maybe not up there. There's tons of different can be added. Do open book. And small set of books. Actually, the small set of books might be best for up here. Yeah, those look great up there. And then let me grab a couch. Let's see, I think a white sofa. Yeah, white sofa. And simple light gray carpet. Just, I don't like the way that connects. Do it like that. Like that, and we'll put the open book right here instead. Oh. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have a lot of... I don't think this is going to be the right desk. I don't have a lot of... Oops, just breaking everything. Gaming things? This is the only computer that my mod pack has, but I have some other cute things that I thought we could add. Like Polaroids. Lots of people have Polaroids in their gaming room and office, right? I did forget to grab a chair. Let's do a comfy armchair, since I don't have anything better. It's kind of a sad gaming room. The other one's going to be really similar. Can do a white carpet. Yeah. But that's it for the gaming room, unfortunately. So for the bedroom, I think we'll put the bed right here. And just to make this look a little bit better, we'll give it a headboard. Now, I don't have any monochrome wardrobes, but I do have these dark oak ones. Trying to decide, I think these look the best. And then I did get some monochrome plushies. We have a goose and the panda. The plushies are my favorite part. I was so excited to use them. And that's it for the bedroom. Okay, so for the craft room, I thought obviously we need a crafting table, but I also found this kiln for like pottery. So I want to add that in. We'll put a chair. Well, that's not where I wanted that. There we go. And then we have a sewing table that we can put over here. And then a couple chairs to sit in. here's a bunch of stuff to use. A bunch of craft things. Let's put another lamp here. Okay. So we have, oh my goodness. Sewing clutter, which we can put here. We also have a sewing machine, little picture frame, envelopes, and books everywhere, paint, office supplies, and more sewing. And I think that's our craft room done. And now it's just the last gaming room. Okay, so this gaming room is going to be really similar to the last one. Because I just don't have a lot of stuff. But I can make it a dual desk setup, which is pretty cool. So we have 2 computers in this gaming room, and then more Polaroids. And then I thought I could also add a comfy sofa, the little footrest. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to do some finishing touches and I'll give you the final tour. Okay, I've finished the finishing touches, so let's do a little house tour. So, when you enter, you're greeted with a little walkway, just a simple little place to put your umbrella, and a little light, and then the first room is the kitchen. So you can see and then if we go through here, we have 2 bathrooms, one with an actual bath and the other without. And then upstairs is our beautiful cozy library, adjoined to our bedroom with a balcony. And through here is our first gaming room with plushies, a computer, and photos. And then if we go back through this way, here's our craft room. This is probably the room with the most in it. Our third bathroom that also has a bath. And our second gaming room, which is a little bit bigger with 2 computers, a lot more pictures, and a whole sofa to sit on. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other themes or rooms I could do for the next video. And I'll see you next time. Bye!